you guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I am going to be sharing with you guys my Sunday Sabbath rest routine. I thought I would share with you guys kind of what I try to stick to on Sundays, being that I do try to set apart one day a week for less work and more rest and just family time. I'm not super legalistic about it, and so this is just the way that we feel convicted to do things. So you can see here, I'm getting ready for church. Nothing super fabulous about my look here this morning, just doing a messy pony and throwing on a flannel shirt and some denim. Church where we attend is very casual and we do not have to get dressed up. After that, I usually will go downstairs, and normally Jake makes breakfast for the family on Sunday mornings, but he was actually out of town with my oldest daughter for soccer this weekend. So I was getting together breakfast, making some eggs, pancakes, slicing bananas, putting them on there, and just we try to make like a more time-consuming breakfast on the weekends, but we do go to the 9 o'clock church service, so sometimes we're running a little short on time. So I'm just making breakfast here for myself and the kids. So usually after church, I will have an errand or something to run, or I'm just really hungry by that point. So that is where today's video sponsor, Built Bar, comes in. You guys know I love my Built Bars. They are my absolute favorite for keeping me on track nutritionally, as well as me meeting my protein goals, and they taste amazing. Made with 100% real chocolate, they are the perfect thing to throw in your purse, like you guys are seeing me do here, for after church, getting out of church and before lunch. I knew I was going to be running to Lowe's, and so I would have been hangry, to be quite honest. So once all the snacks are packed, we were off to church. Now, after church service, I have come home and I am back in the kitchen. Isn't that the story of a mom's life? Usually I will try to make some leftovers on Saturday night's dinner so I can just heat something up for everyone, but I did not have any leftovers, so we generally keep it pretty simple, and I was just making the kids some quesadillas and slicing up some apples. On Sundays, like I said, I try to set apart a day of rest, but to us, that doesn't mean like sitting around and doing absolutely nothing. So I try to do something outdoors when the weather is nice. In the summer, we will be swimming. In the winter, we will go and do various different things, visit family members, but in the spring, we get outside. And so it's so nice to come home after church and either take a walk with the dogs. On this day, my son and I were planting some succulents, and so being outside and just spending time together is very restful and rejuvenating for me. And so this is not like laborious work. It was really about spending time with him, and this was his little succulent he wanted to get planted. So I like to make time to do things like that on Sundays. So I actually did recently get a new camera for my work here on YouTube, and so the next few shots you guys are going to see are me just testing out a few different modes and settings on my camera. It does a lot more than I even know how to do, and so I was just trying to see if I could get some really cool up close B-roll shots of some of the plants that we did. I planted some white jasmine in this planter, and it looks really pretty right there on the post. And then here's the succulent shots that I just was playing with my camera, to be quite honest. Looks pretty cool though. After that, the kids and I took the dogs out for a walk. I told you guys Sunday is about family time and about getting outside when the weather is beautiful and just resetting. So once we got back from our walk, I will usually sit down with my planner and brain dump everything inside my head, which is a whole lot these days, and get it on to paper. All of the kids' extracurriculars, all of our homeschool plans, all of my husband's work obligations, all of my workouts, all of our meals, all of my co-op, all of my work. Did I say that already? Every video I have to post, every single thing, I have to get it down on paper or I will forget. And this is so mentally just beneficial for me. I could not do my life any other way. So this is actually a really huge part in me having a restful week, is not having to mentally keep track of everything. Once I was done with my planner and my planning, the kids asked me to play phase 10 with them, and I made myself an afternoon cup of coffee, got changed into my sweats, and sat down to play cards with the kids. Like I said, family time on Sunday is a priority. It's always a priority, but just trying to be very intentional with Sundays because life just gets busy and there is a blessing in slowing down on Sundays. So this is what it looks like for me. So next you guys are gonna see we are heading into the kitchen. Like I mentioned, Jake was out of town this weekend, but when he is home, we always make something a little more time consuming on Sunday dinners, like Sunday night dinners. It's nothing fancy, it's just something that might take longer than we typically have to make dinner during the week. So Jake will often Traeger because that is his favorite hobby, as you guys saw from the Traeger video that I put up. But on this night, I was making Philly cheesesteaks. That was my son's request. And so they were slicing peppers and onions, and we were just talking and goofing around in the kitchen. I have shared with you guys before that when I cook dinner, I also will meal prep. Since I'm in the kitchen, I can multitask and do quite a few things at once. So I was preparing salads for dinner, but also the produce for the week ahead. And that way, you know, I have our produce ready to go. That also helps run our household smoothly. So I was already in there cooking dinner, so I figured I will go ahead and get the meal prepping done. Just making, you know, things easier for myself is a part of resting on Sunday for me. It's a mental rest, it's a spiritual rest, it's a just being home with my kids. It's a rejuvenating day when I am intentional to make it that way. I don't do this perfectly because, again, this is not about being legalistic. It's just about understanding the blessing of following God's word, and there truly is a blessing in having a day set apart that is different from the rest of the days of the week. You guys are gonna see here, Olivia wanted to have a dance break. Fancy Like came on, and I'm sure you guys all know that song. I'm always playing music in our house, and so she was asking me to dance, and she knew I got a new camera, and so we were just goofing off right here. So I hope this made you laugh and smile. She kept asking me to do more, so it was really cute. So here I am just making the Philly cheesesteak, the peppers. This was really good, and this recipe is from the Magnolia Home Cookbook. I've been utilizing that book for ideas lately because I've kind of been in a meal rut, but these turned out really good, and they were fresh and healthy and not greasy and fattening like you would think Philly cheesesteaks usually are. So after dinner on Sundays, we generally will clean up, everybody gets showered, and we get ready for bed early to start a homeschool week. I always set the table with our materials the night before so it's all prepared for us to start Monday off on the right foot. And that is what my Sunday rest routine looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to check out Built Bar using the link in the discount down below. I know you guys will love them, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.